Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Apprentice School Athletic Center on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding right here in Newport News, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to bring you a doubleheader of basketball action here. Howard McCain will be on the play-by-play for you. Dave Davenport will be alongside me as our engineer and producer, and we are excited to be back with you because this afternoon, the Lady Builders will be taking on the Lady Gators of Virginia Peninsula Community College, a couple of teams that are very, very familiar with each other. Formerly known as Thomas Nelson Community College, they went through a name change a couple of years ago, and they're now affectionately known as Virginia Peninsula Community College, just a rock's throw away from where we are right now. So these teams are rivals of one another. These teams more than likely probably attended school with each other. At one point in time, they probably competed against each other in high school, but now they're in the college ranks. So that rivalry is just going to continue to be there, and we expect it to show up on the court this evening. So what about what's going on with this game today? So let's talk about what's going on with the women from the Apprentice School. Head coach Courtney Collins brings her team into this afternoon's contest with an 11-8 record overall. Early. Right now, the Lady Builders are on the 2-game winning streak. Recently were on the floor over the weekend, took on an undermanned Trinity Washington of 78-1. A lot of storylines going on behind the scenes of that game with their opponent, Trinity Washington. But, hey, let's face it, when it comes to sports, a win is a win, so they will take it. On the other side of the court, we have Coach Mariah Parker, who's in her very first year at the helm of the Lady Gators. She brings her basketball team into this afternoon's contest with an overall record and just looking forward to getting themselves back on the court. So both starting lineups have been introduced. Both teams are at the center court logo, and we're about to tip things off here as the Lady Builders take on the Lady Gators of Virginia Peninsula Community College. So glad you could join us. We look forward to a fantastic game this evening. Rio Hasabe is the official that is controlling the jump at the center logo, and we are underway. The opening possession goes to the Lady Builders. First shot of the evening is an incomplete 3, and back come the Lady Gators. On the court for the Lady Gators will be CeCe Bell as that pass goes inside. Shot up off the glass is good for Journey Robertson out of Hampton, Virginia. She's joined on the court by KB Billups, Zariah America, and Denia Darnell. I'm sorry, not Denia Darnell as Builders. Second shot, no good. Loose ball tapped around and controlled by the Gators. This is Denia Darnell. Her shot denied. So back come the Lady Builders with Amaya Ray handling the basketball. She's joined on the floor by Nyla Jackson, Jada Bryant, Jada Ellaby, and Jayla Stratton. Right now, Builders 0 for 2 from the floor early on in the contest. Both shots taken by Stratton. Both shots misses. Builders now 0 and 3 as that loose ball is tapped around and last touched by Zariah America out of Williamsburg. Shot clock at 20 as Ray handles the basketball. Skip pass to Stratton. Builders continue to work the perimeter, get it inside to Ellaby. Her shot no good. Builders right now scoreless. They are 0 for 4 early on in the contest as Builders don't do a fantastic job of transition defense. The Gators attacking the basket. First 3 from the Gators. That shot no good, but nobody went after the offensive board, but the Gators do. And Journey Robertson has her second basket of the afternoon. She now has 4 points, and the Gators now lead 4-0. Again, so far, Builders 0 for 4 from the field. Stratton works against the zone defense being played right now by the Gators. Ray, shot clock now under 10. Stratton going to give it another shot. Stratton now 0 for 3 from the field as Ray works hard for the offensive board, and neither Ray or Ellaby able to put it into the bucket. So Builders now 0 for 6 early on in the contest as the Gators attack and score. KB Billups with her first basket of the game, and the Builders now find themselves down 6-0 here early in the contest. We're in the first period, 7:18 remaining. Builders now 0 for 6 shooting. Nice idea by Ellaby to try to catch a streaking Jada Bryant on the baseline with the pass, but even better defense by the Gators as they slap the basketball out of bounds. Ray for 3. Air ball. Loose side rebound, unable to be gathered in by Bryant. Last touch by the Gators. Shot clock now with 12. It's Ray unable. Well, she was able to get back the loose ball to find Ellaby. Ellaby. Her shot off the glass, no good. Builders 0 for 7 now from the field. But that shot by Nyla Jackson is up and good. Builders now with their first points of the afternoon off of a short jumper by Nyla Jackson. So that ends a shooting drought for the Builders. They're now 1 of 8 from the field so far. Gators now with a 6-2 lead. Gators work the perimeter. Able to get it inside to Robertson. Robertson, shot blocked, not by Ellaby, but it's blocked by the backboard. So back come the Lady Builders on offense with Jackson. Ray off of a ball screen from Ellaby finds Stratton. Stratton unable to shake her defender. Again, Gators have settled into a 2-3 defense. Stratton tries to shoot up over the top of it, and the Builders are now 1 for 9. Skip pass down court. Gators attempted to attack the basket. Nice job of cutting off the dribble penetration by the Gators on defense. But Bryant on the other end, she's unable to convert. Skip pass goes down the court, but unable to be controlled by Robertson. So that is going to be a turnover for the Gators as the first substitution in for the Gators is Anaya Smith. Anaya out of Portsmouth. Talking to their head coach, Mariah Parker, prior to the contest, she said that her team likes to play an attacking style, not just on offense, but also on defense, like to put a lot of pressure on the basketball as much as they possibly can. And it actually has worked so far as they forced the Builders nearly into another turnover. But that time, Jada Ellaby and Jada Bryant were able to work together to bank it off the glass for 2, and the Builder lead or deficit now is down to 2. Long skip pass. Cross court is handled by Bell. Another three-point jumper comes off. Ellaby with a rebound. Builders pushing it. Skip pass inside. Nice pass. Inside between the defense by Amaya Ray to a streaking Jada Bryant. Jada able to lay it off the glass for 2, and we are tied 6-6. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Darnell with the basketball. Quickly finds Bell. Her shot comes off. Shot clock reset to 20. Another corner 3. This one comes off to Ellaby once again, and the Builders are off and running. Builders looking for their first lead of the contest as Ray able to knife between the defense, unable to finish, but we're going to have a foul call on the loose ball. That foul call is going to go on C.C. Bell. That is C.C. Bell's first personal foul, first team foul of the period as the Builders make their substitutions as Jasmine Morgan makes her way to the contest. But, folks, we have a timeout. Media timeout, 4:23 remaining in the first period. We're tied at 6. We'll be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
When we left you, personal foul call was on C.C. Bell for VPCC. So that'll put Jada Bryant at the free throw line to shoot two. Jada Bryant is 82% free throw shooter. As a team, the Builders are shooting about 60%, so she's definitely above the team average by a lot. So she's able to drop the first one in. And the Builders have their first lead of the contest, 7-6 here. Again, first period of action. Second one misses. Rebound cleared by Bell. Quickly, the Gators come back on offense. And just like their coach said, they would be attacking the basket, and they do with Anaya Smith. Anaya Smith picks up her first basket of the contest, and just like that, the Gators are back on top 8-7. Stratton thought about the three, decided to attack the paint with Ellaby. Ellaby able to put her first points on the board. Builders now with the lead 9-8. Near a turnover there by the Gators. They're able to get it back as they work the perimeter. Gators tried to get the basketball along the baseline to Smith, but the basketball goes out of bounds, and that will be a turnover for the Gators. Only their third of the game, as that three by Morgan misses. Strong side rebound cleared by the Gators. Three-pointer. In and out. Gators nearly gathered in the rebound off of that miss, but it's going to go out of bounds, and possession is going to go over to the Lady Builders, who have an opportunity to add to their 1-point lead. 9-8 is our score here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. And as always, it is always a pleasure to have each and every one of our viewers here with us as Anaya Ray able to split the defense, and the soft jumper rolls around the right side of the rim and into the basket, and the Builders now have their largest lead of the contest, 11-8 over the Builders. Over the Gators as the Gators go inside. That long two comes off. Loose ball tapped around, but the Builders come out with a steal. Here's Morgan. Morgan unable to handle it as it is taken away. Nice hustle play that time by the Gators. That was C.C. Bell that really did an impressive job of not giving up on the play, used her superior speed to track down Jasmine Morgan and steal the basketball back for the Gators as they go back on the attack offensively on the baseline. Baseline runner, no good, but there's Robertson once again to clean up the mess, and Robertson now has 6 in the game. She's knocked the Builder lead down to 1, 11-10 here. Just a shade over 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Stratton inside to Bryant. Bryant harassed. Her shot no good, but there's Ellaby to put it back in. And the Builders reclaim their 3-point lead. Here's Bell. Bell against Stratton. Long skip pass. That 3-point shot misses. Rebound taken but stolen away from the Gators. Here's Bryant. Bryant to Stratton. Builders decide to reverse it back to the middle of the floor. Stratton, who's yet to score so far, gets it to Ray. Ray, her three-point shot from the corner is good. So the Builder lead now is 6. 16-10 is our score. We're now under a minute remaining in the first period. Builders doing a great job on defense. Force the tough runner with the right hand. Shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds, but it was last touched by the Builders. So Danae Darnell finding it difficult to get the basketball into the basket as Robertson, I believe she's going to be whistled for the personal. So player control foul on Journey Robertson. That'll be her first personal foul. And that will be the team's second of the period. 41.3 remaining in the first period. Builders with a 6-point lead. Looking to add to it now. Here's Amaya Ray. Builders with 15 on the shot clock. Here's Jasmine Morgan from the corner. And ladies and gentlemen, her corner three is good. So the Builders have quickly gotten out to a 9-point lead in the contest as the outside shooting for the Gators has absolutely escaped them with 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Amaya, if she gets something up and it goes in, it's good from half court. Almost got it to go, and that is how the first period of action will end here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. And ladies and gentlemen, here after one, your score. The Lady Builders 19, the Gators of VPCC 10 will step away, and we will.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
The Builders started the first period here going 3 for 15, but have since gone 8 for 22. And that has contributed to a 9-point lead here as we start the second period of action. The Gators are on offense first, and they turn it over. So that'll be the 6th turnover of the first half for the Gators. And, of course, Coach Mariah Parker can't be happy with that. That is the first possession of the second period as she finds her team down by 9 in the contest. Again, Builders started off shooting poorly, but have been able to pick it up here as of late as Amaya Ray attacks the basket on the baseline. Able to find Jasmine Morgan. Her shot doesn't touch the rim at all, and quickly bail is down court. Bodies all over the place, and we're going to have a foul call. That foul call is going to go on Jasmine Morgan. That will be her first of the contest and the team's first of the period. So that'll put Denia Darnell at the free throw line to shoot 2, looking to cut into this 9-point lead the Builders have built. And she does just that. 19-11 is our score as Darnell gets her first points of the afternoon. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I did not give you the officials. The officials for this afternoon's contest are Jimmy Gerald, Stephen Brown, and Rio Hasebe are your officials this afternoon. And the Builder lead is down to 7 as Ray works against the defense by Bell, and it forces Amaya into a turnover. Traveling is going to be the call. So the basketball will go the other way. Builders now with only 2 turnovers so far. For Coach Courtney Collins, that's actually pretty good. We're only on a pace to turn the ball over 8 times, and the Builders force the Gators into their 7th turnover of the contest, but unable to convert on the offensive end, so the Gators come back quickly. Here's Bell attacking. Shot no good. Relentless effort there by the Gators, but they're unable to convert as Zaria American had several shots at the basket, but was unable to hit. But Jada Bryant can count the basket, add the foul, as that foul call will be credited to Danae Darnell. So for Darnell, that is her first personal foul, and that'll be the team's first of the period, and that'll put Jada Bryant at the line to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And she does just that. So the Builder lead now goes from 9 to 10 in the contest, as the Builders have a couple of new faces onto the floor. Katrina Thompson comes onto the floor. She's rejoined on the floor by Nyla Jackson as Thompson shakes, bakes, but misses. Back come the Gators. Darnell goes coast to coast and off the glass with the right hand. So Darnell now has 4 points in the contest, and the Builder lead is down to 8, 22-14. Here's Ellaby with the skip pass to Nyla Jackson. I think Nyla, well, she's taken one shot and just committed 1 turnover. So that'll be the fourth turnover of the contest for the Builders. 22-14 is your score. As Bell works against the defense by Stratton. Bell couldn't shake Stratton. Able to find her teammate. Both shots no good, and back come the Builders with Ray. Ray finds Thompson in the corner. Builders have already hit 2 from the corner, making another 3-point shot made from the corner. And that's Katrina Thompson's first points of the contest, and the Builder lead is back up to 10, 24-14 as they force another Gator turnover. Gators quickly get it back, but unable to handle the loose ball here right in front of me. So it's going to go back over to the Builders, and they have an opportunity now to extend their lead. Their biggest lead of the contest has been 10 so far. 7:15 remaining. In the first half, Builders in control. Stratton. Jackson tried to reverse it to Thompson, nearly turned it over, but the Builders turned it over anyway. Here's Bell. Bell, coast to coast, and finish at the rim with the right hand. So Bell now, those are her first points of the contest. Jackson inside to Bryant. Bryant harassed by Robertson, no foul call. So the basketball will stay on this end. Shot clock at 13. Nyla. High off the glass, her shot no good. Shot clock reset to 20. Builders with another opportunity off of the offensive board as Bryant, her step back 3, hits the side of the rim short. Rebound comes off to Bell. Bell able to get to the rim, unable to finish with the right hand. Here's Ray. Ray running. Decides to slow it down. Stop, pop. Her jumper no good. Stratton controls. Thompson, her high arcing shot No good. Fast break opportunity for the Gators. Gators all the way to the basket, but unable to finish. And I think there's going to be a jump ball or foul call underneath. It's actually going to be a foul call. That foul call will be credited to Katrina Thompson. Her first personal foul and the team's first of the period. Is new players make their way into the contest for both teams, as Danae Darnell makes her way back in. She's one of the starters for the Gators. Builders come back with Jasmine Morgan. Gators attacking, and I think there's going to be a foul call underneath. That foul call will be credited to Nyla Jackson. That'll be her first personal foul, and that'll be the team's third, actually. So that'll put Zariah America at the line to try to shoot or help get her basketball team back into the contest. They're currently trailing now by 7. Very quiet 17 points put up by the Gators, make it 18, as their from the field shooting hasn't been all that fantastic. Prior to the last media timeout, they were only shooting 25% from the field. Builders a little bit better. They were shooting 36%, as that three-point shot doesn't touch the rim at all for Nyla. That leads to another fast break opportunity by the Gators. But the Gators wisely pull it out to run their play. Here's Bell. Bell, right-hander, up, good, and she is fouled. Amaya Ray will be credited with her first personal foul, the team's fourth. So CeCe Bell now towing the line to try and complete the three-point play. If she does, that would have pulled the Gators back to within a bucket, or one possession rather, but instead there's going to be a loose ball foul on Zariah America. That'll be her first personal foul and the team's second of the period. So keep in mind, in the women's game, they play 4 periods, while in the men's game, they play 2 halves of basketball. So we're now in the second period. Nyla Jackson's shot from the corner, no good. But as always, Jada Ellaby is always around the basket. She has a nose for the basketball, and when she gets it in her hands, 9 times out of 10, she finishes with a bucket, and she does so there. And that's just good defense right there by Jada Ellaby with a block inside. But there's going to be a tie-up. The possession arrow is in favor of the Gators, so the basketball will go down to the end of the court. But before we do anything else, folks, we're going to take a timeout, media timeout. 4:34 remaining. Builders lead by 6. We'll be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
26-20 is our score. 4:34 remaining here in the first half at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Howard McCain, Dave Davenport alongside me. He's our engineer producer and the voice in my ear that's keeping me on track. As Jayla Stratton crosses the timeline with the basketball, shot clock around 20 as the Builders look to build on their 6-point lead. Builders have led by as many as 10 in the contest. It's Morgan attacks the basket with the shot clock getting down. Shot clock was at 5 when that shot attempt was taken. So back come the Gators with Darnell. Working it over to Bell. Bell has really been attacking the basketball. Really attacking the basket with the basketball this afternoon. Hasn't been overly successful when she's had it, but she's been in attack mode the entire game, and so has Nyla Jackson. Loose ball rebound, shot up and good for Nyla. So Nyla now with 4 points in the contest, and the Builder lead is back up to 8. So again, Coach Parker for the Gators said that they would be doing just that. They would be attacking both offensively and defensively. As that long three-point shot no good, hit the front of the rim. But the loose ball rebound comes off to the Gators. Gators nearly turn it over inside. We're going to get a tie-up. Possession arrow is in favor of the Gators, so the basketball will stay on this end of the court. It's America with the basketball. Shot clock at 4, 3, 2. Gators, I'm not sure they're aware of what the shot clock is, and they aren't. That is going to be a shot clock violation. That is now the 9th turnover of the contest for the visiting Gators of Virginia Peninsula Community College. Builder still holding to an 8-point lead. Jackson finds a path to the basket, but on her way there, she gets fouled. So Danae Darnell will pick up her second personal foul. That'll be the team's 3rd. So Nyla Jackson gets an opportunity to add to her point total. She has 4. She nearly had 5. It trickles off the front of the rim. So the lead will stay at 8. Nyla's point total so far this afternoon will stay at 4, pending this free throw. And she misses the second. Gators quickly down court. Hoist up a 3, shot blocked by Nyla Jackson. Jackson able to create separation between herself and the defender, but unable to hit, and that leads to a fast break opportunity. Here's Bell. Bell with the right hand. Shot off the glass, no good, but there's a foul. That foul call is going to go on Nyla Jackson. That will be her second personal foul and the team's 5th. So that now puts the Builders in the bonus. So the Gators will be shooting 2 for the remaining 2:23 of the contest as Katrina Thompson and Jada Bryant make their way into the ball game for the Builders. Journey Robertson onto the court for the Gators as CeCe Bell makes the first of 2. I don't know why I paused just prior to her shooting. I don't want her to make it. I don't know why I'm being quiet so she can hit it. But unfortunately, I don't have a noise maker. Builder lead now at 7, 28-21. Jackson works against this man-to-man defense. Builders nearly turn it over with the feed inside. Ellaby, her long three-point shot comes off, and it goes out of bounds. So the Gators with an opportunity now under just a shade under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Gators trail by 7. Baseline, jumper, short. Loose ball rebound comes off, but folks, it is blocked by Jada Ellaby. Jada Ellaby doing her thing. Long inbound handled by America. As the kick goes into the corner, Nyla Jackson with the theft. Stratton with the basketball, picks up her dribble. Nyla As you can see, the Gators turn up the defensive pressure to try to create a turnover, nearly do, but the basketball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zaria America. Here's Thompson. She's already hit a three from that corner. That one comes up way short. Rebound taken by America. Here's Darnell. Darnell gets all the way to the basket. Scoop layup with the right hand underneath the defense of Ellaby, and the shot goes. We're now down to 1 minute remaining in the first half, and the Builders with a 5-point lead. Competitive basketball game so far as Thompson works it over to Stratton. Stratton hoists. Her three, no good. Rebound comes off the Bell, and Bell is going to be fouled. Jada Ellaby is going to be credited with her first foul of the contest. So we'll walk it all the way down to the other end of the court, where CeCe Bell is going to get an opportunity to add to her 4 points. We're at 46.7 seconds left in the first half. Builder lead at 5, and that's where it's going to stay until this next free throw attempt. Bell drains 1 of 2, and that cuts the Builder lead down to 4. Builders will not be able to hold for the final shot of the first half, as that pass tipped. And it was actually, they're saying that it was last touched by Ellaby, so the pressure defense by Coach Parker's basketball team results in a turnover. So here are the Gators with the basketball again. They now unable to hold for the final shot of the game unless they get a miss and a rebound, as that long three-point shot. Rebound comes off to Ellaby. Builders turn it over. Shot clock, game clock now at 15. Corner jumper, no good. 10 seconds left on the game clock. That put back, no good. Builders, if they run, have an opportunity to get a shot off before the half. They get it to Bryant. If she gets it up, it's good if it goes, and it is not hit the top of the backboard. And that is how the first half of action will end here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at halftime here. Builders with a 4-point lead, 28-24. We will step away, but we will be back with second half action and first half statistics right after this. So we'll step away. We'll see you back here soon. We're now at halftime, 28-24.
The thing that sets Whirlies apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Whirlies is the people, the team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Whirlies is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Whirlies, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in and they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as a paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We send people as far as Texas to also doing them here locally. We just truly like to see our people grow and succeed and get to the next step of their career. We want people here who truly aspire to be the best in their fields.
Welcome back to the Apprentice School Athletic Center, folks. We are about to wrap up halftime here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. We are now at the half where the Lady Builders are holding to a 4-point lead over the Lady Gators of Virginia Peninsula Community College. And looking at some of the first half statistics for the visiting Gators of VPCC, 3 players tied for 6 apiece. That is Denia Darnell, along with CeCe Bell and Journey Robertson. They each poured in 6 apiece, and Denia Darnell actually brought down 8 rebounds to lead her team in rebounding. Turned the ball over about 11 times in the first half, so that puts them on pace to turn the ball over 22 times. And if you are any head coach that coaches on any level of basketball, that's just unacceptable as far as the number of turnovers. But there's a possibility they could turn that around in the second half and not turn the ball over nearly as much as they are currently on the pace to turn the ball over. Only shot 23% from the field in the first half. They did not convert a single shot from three-point range. For the Lady Builders, Jada Bryant leads all scorers for the Builders. She has 8. Jada Ellaby, folks, she pulled down 12 rebounds in the first half and turned those 12 rebounds into 6 points. She is now the second leading scorer this evening. Builders turned the ball over 6 times themselves. They shot only about 29%. Remember, they started the contest 1 for 8 from the field, finished up the first half 12 for 42 in the first half. So Lady Builders not shooting the ball particularly well themselves, but they do hold to a 4-point lead as we're now getting ready to start action. Builders and the Gators almost neck and neck in point paints. As a matter of fact, the Gators have more, 18-16. Builders with the biggest lead of the first half. Their lead was 10 points. It is now at 4 as we are now underway as Jayla Stratton gets her started here in the third period. Jackson, her first shot from the corner is a 3. It's no good. Robertson with the rebound. Bell attacking the basket. Her shot blocked. That is Jada Ellaby's second block of the contest to go along with 12 points, 12 rebounds, 6 points. That loose ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by the Gators. So it'll be Builders basketball as Amaya Ray gets the play started. Jackson working against the zone defense of the Gators. We saw them primarily run a zone defense in the first half, able to force 6 turnovers. That's the first turnover forced here in the second half. As that shot by the Gators is short, well short. Fast break opportunity for the Builders. Here's Bryant. Bryant off the glass for 2, and Bryant now has 10 in the contest. Jada Bryant comes into tonight's game as the leading scorer for the Builders. She averages about 13 points, about 13 rebounds per game. We've seen her game offensively just improve by leaps and bounds since she's been in the program. Feed inside to Robertson. Robertson with a very quiet 8 points. And the Builder lead now is back down to 4. 8.5 remaining here in the third period. It's Ray. Ellaby looking. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Ray. Attacks the baseline. Tried to attempt the shot underneath the basket with a layup, but it was blocked. Loose ball comes off to Bell. Pass. Tipped. But unfortunately, Jayla unable to save it. Love the hustle plays. As Anaya Smith makes her way back into the contest. Gators with an opportunity to cut the Builder lead to 2, maybe even 1, but not on this trip, as we're going to get a traveling violation by the Gators, so that'll be the Gators' 12th turnover of the contest. Builders with an opportunity to build on their 4-point lead. Again, they led by as many as 10 in the contest as that skip pass in the corner to Nyla Jackson goes down. Builders now with a 6-point lead, 32-26, as Amaya Ray creates the turnover in the backcourt. Unable to convert on her jumper. I think it was last touched by the Gators. And it was, so it'll be Builder ball on the baseline. Bryant will not be able to run the baseline. She's not inbounding off of a made shot. Here's Ray. That's a long two for Amaya Ray. So the Builders able to capitalize on the turnover, and they push a 4-point lead up to an 8-point lead, and quickly down court, Amaya Ray commits the personal foul. So for Ray, that'll be her second and the team's first of the period. Shot clock at 20. Sorry. Nice job of ball movement to find the open player in the corner, but that long 2-point attempt, no good. Here's Stratton with the basketball. Shade over 7 minutes remaining in the third. Ray. Lost it. Ellaby able to track it down. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Builders. 12 as Nyla kind of throws up a bit of a wild shot. It hit the side of the backboard. Of course, that was not going to reset the shot clock, but instead the Builders turn it over. That is now the 8th turnover of the contest for the Builders. As the Gators work the perimeter. Here's Robertson. Gators get inside, scoop layup, no good, scrum on the floor. Gators come out with it. Long 3-point shot, hits the bottom of the basket for Zaria America. So for Zaria, that's her 5th point. And the Builder lead now is trimmed to 5, 34-29. As the feed goes inside to Ellaby. Ellaby loses it, but the Builders able to get the loose ball. Feed inside from Ray to Ellaby. Nice job of ball handling. And it leads to an easy shot at the rim for Jada Ellaby, who is well on her way to a double-double. She now has 8 points, 12 rebounds in the contest, 2 blocks. That ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Builders. So to stay on this end. So tonight, Jada Ellaby is the force inside. And again, she has a golden opportunity to put up a double-double in the contest as Robertson unable to convert. So back come the Builders with Nyla. Nyla to Ray. 20 seconds on the shot clock as Ray finds Stratton. That is Nyla. Her 3-point jumper, no good. Tie up on the floor. Whistle. It's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders, so nope, I take that back. The possession arrow is in favor of the Gators. So let's take it down to the other end of the floor. Shot clock reset to 30, and we're ready to go. Bell. Offensively, Bell trying to find something, and she does. Bell able to dribble, penetrate into the middle of the defense, draw the defense to her, and finds Robertson just sitting there and waiting. Robertson able to convert, and Robertson now has 10. 36-31 is that long three by Nyla Jackson. Isn't even close. Jackson. This time, she comes in just a tad bit closer, and she's more successful as the Builders are able to catch the Gators sleeping on offense. That's the second time in the period that the Builders were able to get a steal off of the inbound. Nice job to find Jada Ellaby with the putback. Jada Ellaby now has a double-double in the contest. She now has 10 points, 12 rebounds. As we get a whistle, and that's going to be a 3-second lane violation. Another turnover for the Gators. as Jasmine Morgan makes her way onto the floor. But, folks, we're going to pause here. Why? Timeout. Media timeout. 4:03 remaining in the third period. Builders with a 9-point lead will step away, and we will be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's
Jada Ellaby now has a double-double in the contest, folks. She has 10 points, 14 rebounds. Congratulations to Jada. Builders with a 9-point lead. We're just now under 4 minutes left in the contest. Builders looking to build on their 11-8 mark on the season. As the Builders work the perimeter, Ray, her three-point shot, no good. Rebound cleared by Darnell. She decides to go coast to coast, unable to convert, and that quickly leads to a fast break opportunity. Builders do not have the numbers, so Stratton bags it out. Smart call there by Stratton, but again, nice defense that time by the Gators. Basketball poked away on the fast break opportunity by Jasmine Morgan. So the basketball stays on this end of the court as the Gators will look to try to cut into the Builder 9-point lead. Once the Builders seize the lead in the contest, they have not surrendered it for a single second. As Bell, her shot inside, no good. We've seen Robertson be there. What a shot by Bell. Are you kidding me? That was some kind of strange, weird finger roll. I don't know what that was, but CeCe Bell got it to go, and she now has 8 points in the contest. Again, she continues to be extremely aggressive on offense. As Stratton, her shot from 3 is good. And just like that, the Builder lead is now 10 in the contest. Pass inside to Robertson. Poked away. Ellaby, who already has a double-double, has now 12 points, 14 rebounds, and the Gators cannot stop J.E. in the contest. A lot of action inside. We're going to have a tie-up between Morgan and America, and the basketball is going to go over to the Builders on the possession arrow. So Jada Ellaby just continues to just be dominant in the contest, both offensively and defensively. She now is the leading scorer on the floor for the Builders. She's also the leading rebounder on the floor for the Builders. As Bryant, her left-hander, no good. Scrum on the floor. Gators come away. Gators on the break as Darnell able to convert on the offensive end. So the Builder lead is now 10, 45-35. Stratton finds Bryant. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bryant attacks. She is fouled. So Bryant will go to the line to shoot 2. She's fouled by Danae Darnell. That'll be her 3rd personal foul. That'll be the team's 3rd. Nope, that'll be the team's 1st. So she'll leave the floor. I'm trying to write and talk at the same time, folks. My apologies. She'll leave the floor. She'll be replaced by Anaya Smith as Jada Bryant hits the first of two. So Jada Bryant now with the 11 in the contest, just one behind Jada Ellaby, and they are now tied at 12 apiece. They are now leading scorers for the Builders. Jada Bryant and Jada Ellaby both have 12. Bell. Pass nearly intercepted by Jasmine Morgan. Wait a minute. The officials say that it was last touched by the Gators. I thought it hit off the top of Jasmine Morgan's head before it went out of bounds, but the official was closer to the action than I was, so that'll be a turnover. Gators. Ray attacks inside. Nice pass to Jada Ellaby, and off the glass for two. So now Jada Ellaby has 14 points, 14 rebounds in the contest. And the Builder lead now is ballooned to 14, 49-35. We're now under a minute left in the third as Bell able to get 2 of those points back. Bell now has 10. Bryant took on four Gator defenders to get that pass up and over all 4 and into the basket for 2. So she and Jada Ellaby are now tied again in the contest, 14 points apiece as we get a tie-up. Nope, there's going to be a foul, I believe. The officials stopped the action just momentarily, and they're going to call a traveling violation. So that's going to be a turnover as Roberts walked with the basketball. 24.9 seconds left in the third. Builders with a commanding 14-point lead. Stratton. Over to Morgan. Feed inside quickly to Bryant. Here's Ellaby, who's just been on fire. Misses. Back come the Gators. Gators weaving with the basketball. Nice job by Jada Bryant to just poke it out of bounds. She may have jammed a finger on that defensive effort. I can kind of see her kind of grabbing at her left hand. I hope she's okay as that long shot from 3, no good. And that shot will end the third period of action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Folks, here after 3, the Lady Builders with a commanding 14-point lead, 51-37. As Jada Ellaby now has a double-double in the contest. We'll be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Jada Ellaby, 14 points, 14 rebounds after 3 periods of play here this evening as the Builders look to try to get out of here with their 12th victory of the season against the Gators of Virginia Peninsula Community College. As that long 3 by Bell is no good. Jada Ellaby pulls down her 15th rebound of the contest. So it's just been that kind of night for her. She's been a ball magnet this evening. Seems like just about everything that's come off the rim that has been in her vicinity, she's been able to suck it in like a vacuum. As that long shot by Bryant, no good, leads to another 3-point attempt by Stratton. Gators come out with it. Nearly turn it over. Nice hustle play there by Amaya Ray. Nearly forced the turnover. Bell splits the defense, but unable to convert. Jada Ellaby now with 16 rebounds in the contest. I can't wait to see how many she ends the game with. But Jada Bryant says no way. She's not the only one that's going to grab the headlines this evening. Bryant now, she has 16 in the contest. She's now the leading scorer. As Jada Ellaby, I believe if I'm not mistaken, that's got to be her, let's see, that is her 4th block of the night. So she now has 14 points, 16 rebounds, 4 blocked shots in the contest. Make it 5. What is going on? We got to find out what she ate for her pregame meal because she is dominant out there this evening. And you can't help but smile at the effort that she's put in because she's played pretty much the entire game. And she isn't really showing any signs of fatigue as that three-point shot by Amaya Ray, no good. Ellaby, folks, she sucked in her 17th rebound just then. Back come the Gators. Foul. Bodies tangled up on the baseline. And once things are cleared out, we'll find out who that foul is going to be credited to. It's going to go to Jasmine Morgan. That will be her second personal foul, the team's first of the 4th, as Katrina Thompson makes her way in for the Lady Builders. Journey Robertson back onto the floor for the visiting Gators. So Zariah America is at the line. She'll be shooting 2, and she misses the first. So the Builder lead is going to stay at 16 for the moment. As the second of 2 goes down, so the Builder lead is at 15. Shade over 8 minutes remaining in the contest, and it's just been a night for Jada Ellaby as she finally gets a much-needed rest, as Ray is going to be fouled on her way to the basket. That's going to be credited to Anaya Smith, her first personal foul, and that'll be the team's first of the period. So it'll be a side inbound for the Builders. Stratton to Thompson, shot clock at 10. Here's Ray. Stratton, shot clock at 5. Thompson to Ray. Ray shoots the 3. Rebound comes off to the Gators. Gators trying to move quickly because there's a pretty big deficit that they've gotten themselves into on the scoreboard. Ball lost out of bounds. It was last touched by Bell. So it'll be Builder basketball. Lady Builders with an opportunity to go up by their largest point total of the night if they're able to convert here. Here's Ray. Stratton. And there it is. Builders now with their largest lead of the evening. 18 points as Stratton is able to convert the three-point bucket as Bell tries to save it. She isn't able to do so. That's going to be another turnover for the Gators. Now, at our last media timeout, the Gators were already up to 20 turnovers. It is impossible, man, to try to win a basketball game when you're giving it back to the opponent an additional 20 times in the contest. Here's Bryant. Shot clock at 10. Bryant able to knife into the lane to get the easy one-footer. So Bryant now with 18. Been a bit of a quiet 18, but 18 nonetheless as Bryant comes out of the pack with the loose ball ahead to Morgan. Morgan stops, just hoists up a shot. Thankfully, Ray is there to get the loose ball after the rebound. Ray just kind of lulled the defense to sleep and then exploded to the basket for an easy two. So the Builders now with a huge lead, 22 now, as a traveling violation is going to be called against the Gators. That's another turnover. So we'll find out what that total turnover number is so far in the contest for the visiting Gators, but it's probably somewhere around about 22, 23 at this point. I'm seeing Jada Bryant sort of flexing her hand during some of these loose ball situations. As that corner, is that a three? I think that's going to be a long two for Nyla Jackson. And the Builders are just now running away with it. So a bit of a concern right there for Jada Bryant. I remember she poked the basketball away from one of the Gators on a fast break opportunity. She immediately started looking at her left hand, and she still continues to kind of favor that hand a little bit, flexing it and everything as she goes down the floor. So we'll keep an eye on her to see just how much longer she stays in the contest, because at some point in time she's going to have to ice that. But at the line after the foul to shoot a couple of free throws is going to be Zaria America. She makes the first. That foul was on Nyla Jackson, her third. Team second, as both free throws are converted. So the Builder lead now trimmed to 18. No, I'm sorry, 22. Quick math just wasn't working right there. Let's get past to Thompson at 15. Jackson finds Ray. Ray, her three, nothing doing, but Jada Bryant is there to get the weak side rebound and also draw the foul. Anaya Smith is going to get, Anaya Smith is going to get her second personal foul, and that'll be the team's second. So Jada Bryant is going to try to add to her team high 18, make it 19. She comes into this evening averaging, again, about 13 points a game, and she's eclipsed that easily. That's now her 20th point on the evening. Still, that left hand is somewhat concerning. It's not her shooting hand, but still concerning as Katrina Thompson goes barreling into Bell. That's going to be a foul call. So before we go any further, we are going to get a timeout, media timeout. We're going to step away. Builders are up by 24 points in the contest. We'll be back.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Jada Bryant with 20 points in the contest. Jada Ellaby with 14. They lead all scorers for the Builders. Again, Jada Ellaby with 17 rebounds. That is called a double-double in basketball. So she is on the bench getting a much-needed rest. Bell quickly out of the timeout, attacks the basket. Gators unable to convert on the layup. Here comes Bryant. Bryant ahead to Morgan, Jasmine Morgan, her shot blocked, but the official said it will stay on this end. It was last touched by the visiting Gators. Gators are 5-4 on the season with their first-year head coach. Mariah Parker is that feed inside by Ray. who has done a masterful job passing the basketball this evening, finds Jada Bryant. Jada Bryant just puts in the work and is able to get that too. She now has 22 in the contest, so maybe her finger isn't that concerning. She hasn't stopped scoring as Bell works against Thompson. That's a long, high three-point shot that didn't hit anything, but the loose ball foul off of the rebound is going to go on Jasmine Morgan. So for Jasmine Morgan, that is her third. That's the team's fourth. So with the clock stopped at 4:19, that'll put Zaria America at the line to shoot two. As Journey Robertson makes her way into the contest. Journey has 10 on the evening. And that first free throw by America goes down. Nope, I am not mispronouncing it. Her last name is America. And the second free throw is good. So America now with 9 on the evening. Builder lead is at 24. We're just a shade over 4 minutes remaining in the contest as that skip pass over to Thompson is handled. Woo, that was close. Nearly a turnover there, but Nyla Jackson able to dribble, penetrate, get to the rim, but able to finish, and the Builders are going to turn it over on the loose ball. So that'll be the 10th turnover for the Builders. The Gators now have 22 in the game. Here's Bell. Bell just hoists it. Now that was tapped out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Jada. So Jada with the turnover underneath. Gators with another opportunity. And I think we all know that in order for you to have a realistic chance of getting back into a ball game, if you are the team that is down, you need to have that deficit somewhere around 10, around the 5-minute mark. And that's not quite where we are. Builders are up by 24 around the 3:30 mark. So I don't want to say anything premature, but it's kind of looking like that if we continue to handle the ball correctly, we should get out of here with a decisive victory. Builders again looking to pick up their 12th victory of the year. As Morgan hoists it from 3, and she nails it. So that turns a 24-point lead into a 27-point lead, and the Builders are looking fantastic. Again, on the heels of a double-double tonight from Jada Ellaby. As Bell continues to attack the basket, Robertson there to clean it up. And Robertson now has 12. Ray weaving. And she turned it over. Double dribble is going to be the call on Bell, so she's going to turn it back over. And that's the 23rd turnover now for VPCC. As Jada Ellaby and Jayla Stratton will come back into the contest. I thought we may have seen the last of Jada for the rest of the evening, but Coach Courtney Collins is going to put her back on the floor. She has an opportunity to pad an already impressive stat line, 14 points, 17 rebounds. Can she get 20? That's going to be an assist if that goes down, and it isn't. So back come the Gators with America. Bell. Her right-hand runner, no good, as Jada Ellaby gets her 6th block of the night. And that's going to be an air ball, so that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Builder basketball, but what the heck is going on here tonight as Jada Ellaby, well, I take that back. That's her 4th block of the contest to go along with 17 rebounds and 14 points. Here's Jackson for three. That one is good. The Builders just decided to pour it on as their lead now is up to 28 in the contest, 72-44. As Jada Ellaby collects another block shot. That is her fifth tonight. This Gator team has got to be ready to get the heck away from her tonight. She has played so well. Now, the officials say it was touched by the Builders. I didn't think so, but Bell, she's fouled. Katrina Thompson is going to pick up her third. That'll be the team's fifth. So for the next 119, the Gators will be shooting two. They find themselves down by 28 in the contest as Bell hits the first of two. And remember, all of this is after the Builders started the game out shooting the basketball horribly. They started the game like 1 of 8, and I think they finished up the first period like 8 of 15. So the scoring did pick up, but since then it's just been the Jada Ellaby show, and she's just done just an amazing job off of her defense, off of her rebounding, and also off of her scoring. And the Builders now have a huge lead, 26 in the contest, as we're now just around about 1 minute left in the basketball game. But don't go anywhere, stick around. We have one more game coming up after this as the men will be in action as Robertson tries to add to her 12 that she has in the contest. Is there a tie-up underneath? Jump ball is going to be the call, so possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders, so we'll bring it down to the other end of the court. 48.6 seconds left. Builders up by 26. Thompson with the shot clock at 20. Her feed inside to Ellaby, unable to be controlled. Quickly back on the other end are the Gators. Shot up and good and counted and add the foul as Denia Darnell will go to the line. She was fouled by Katrina Thompson. For Katrina Thompson, that'll be her fourth personal foul. So Denia Darnell gets an opportunity at the three-point play with 29.5 seconds left, and the Builders up decidedly in this game. Is it decidedly or decisively? It's decisively. As my resident thesaurus is near me here. That shot by Nyla, no good. The officials are going to say, I believe that it was last. I think the official said that it was touched by the Gators, so the basketball will stay on this end. So essentially, the Lady Builders can just inbound and just dribble out this last 17.6 seconds, and they're not going to do that as Katrina Thompson throws up an air ball. Back come the Gators now with 10 seconds left. Gators looking to score. Unable to do so as Jada Ellaby collects yet another rebound, and that will do it here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. An impressive 72-49 victory on the evening, but the player of the hour is Jada Ellaby, who able to secure a double-double tonight. Double points and rebounds, double-digit rebounds, double-digit points as the Builders pick up their 12th victory of the season. Dominating performance this evening on the scoreboard, dominating performance this evening by Jada Ellaby. So we'll step away. We'll get ourselves ready for game number 2, so don't go anywhere. More Builder action coming up here very, very soon. So until then, refresh yourselves, and we'll be back.